regarding them as vulgar and bourgeois. He read the journals, the newspapers, the gazettes, as he said, stifling outbursts of laughter the while. "Oh," he said, "what people these are! Corbière, Humann, Casimir Perrier. There's a minister for you. I can imagine this in a journal. Monsieur Gillenormand, minister. That would be a farce. Well, they are so stupid that it would pass." He merrily called everything by its name, whether decent or indecent, and did not restrain himself in the least before ladies. He uttered coarse speeches, obscenities, and filth with a certain tranquillity and lack of astonishment which was elegant. It was in keeping with the unceremoniousness of his century. It is to be noted that the age of paraphrase in verse was the age of crudities in prose. His godfather had predicted that he would turn out a man of genius, and had bestowed upon him these two significant names, Luc Esprit. Chapter 4. A Centenarian Aspirant. He had taken prizes in his boyhood at the College of Moulins, where he was born, and he had been crowned by the hand of the Duc de Nivernais, whom he called the Duc de Nevers. Neither the Convention, nor the death of Louis XVI, nor the Napoleon, nor the return of the Bourbons, nor anything else had been able to efface the memory of this crowning. The Duc de Nevers was in his eyes the great figure of the century. "What a charming grand seigneur," he said, "and what a fine air he had with his blue ribbon." In the eyes of M. Gillenormand, Catherine II. had made reparation for the crime of the partition of Poland by purchasing, for 3,000 rubles, the secret of the elixir of gold from Bestucheff. He grew animated on this subject. "The elixir of gold!" he exclaimed, "the yellow dye of Bestucheff. General Lamotte's drops in the 18th century. This was the great remedy for the catastrophes of love, the panacea against Venus. At 1 louis the half-ounce phial, Louis XV. Sent 200 phials of it to the Pope. He would have been greatly irritated and thrown off his balance had anyone told him that the elixir of gold is nothing but the perchloride of iron." M. Gillenormand adored the Bourbons, and had a horror of 1789. He was forever narrating in what manner he had saved himself during the Terror, and how he had been obliged to display a vast deal of gaiety and cleverness in order to escape having his head cut off. If any young man ventured to pronounce a eulogium on the Republic in his presence, he turned purple and grew so angry that he was on the point of swooning. He sometimes alluded to his 90 years, and said, "I hope that I shall not see 93 twice." On these occasions he hinted to people that he meant to live to be 100. End of Book 2, Chapter 4. Recording by Greg Bowman.